All right, we are back. One day until football. We're here with good old weekly winners draft. Gonna do one of these. I'll probably do one more maybe later. It might overlay like 5%, something like that. So I wanted to hop in at least one more weekly winners. Yeah, this is a super fun contest. The best part about it is you get to play, and your team's always alive every week. You'll have 17 tournaments with one team. Obviously, it's really hard. It's very top heavy, but it's pretty cool that you have a chance just to make it to the top. So every week you're going to go up against, another, what is it, like 200,000 people. And then, you have a chance to win 20K. And if you make it in the top 7,000 of 1 week, then you cash. So pretty cool. Honestly, like an awesome format. So I'm very much looking forward to playing around and kind of seeing what the strategies you can do on it. Should be a ton of fun. I've already thought of like a lot of weird strategies. My thought is like the less like comfortable it is, the better, in my opinion. I think everyone that's like playing really safe on this is also not really understanding the purpose of the contest. So like I want to do a couple like pure when you go like 3-2-3 running backs and then go all receivers, like a 1-3-13-1. I've done that a few times. There's also the good old like 5 receiver build, which I might try here. I might try a 5 receiver build, grab a quarterback and a tight end, and then just load up on running backs and just hope it works out. So you're just making like a concentrated bet on your 5 receivers you pick and kind of go from there. It's kind of tempting. Also, the bye week stacking is always a strategy. So you have more players alive on like the big bye weeks. Like if you have a bunch of week 13 buys, you can avoid, week 13 you'll be punting off, but the rest of the weeks you're alive, right? So Mahomes goes at 6. That's pretty interesting. Bijan goes at 7. Looks like I'll get Diggs or AJ Brown here, and I'm more than happy to take either of those guys. I think I'll try the 5. I'll try the 5 receiver build. Just do something, or 5 or 6, and then I'll go from there. I wanted to do like a 1-10-6-1. I feel like that'd be like a fun team, but I don't know. Who knows? maybe I'll do the Josh Allen Diggs. I don't really have like any exposure to that. It's kind of tempting. We'll see. But yeah, it's a pretty fun contest. I really like the format of it. I know it's not like hit as well as like some of the other contests on Underdog, but I do like it a lot. Battle Royale, something I'm looking forward to messing around with as well this weekend. And yeah, there's tons of fun on Underdog, man. So we go Garrett Wilson at the 11th spot, at the 12th spot going Barkley. Cup might go on IR, so I'm probably gonna get off of him for a bit. It's getting really scary, man. This is a good chance Kelsey plays. That would make things very interesting. I'd like to say he's probably going to miss a game, but what do I know? I'm not a Twitter doctor, so we'll see what happens with good old Kelsey. Devontae Adams goes, another guy I like a bunch. He has a massive upside week to week. Got Jalen Waddle. I think I'll just do the Diggs thing. Yeah, I'll do Diggs or do Josh Allen. I don't think you get Josh Allen in the 3rd round at this point. So if you want to do it this way, it's the best way to go about it. So I think I'm going to go to the 6 receiver build. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the 1-10-6-1. So I'm going to get my tight end. I'm going to get my 6 receivers, and then I'm going to grab all running backs late and just hope for the best. My thought process, like with going extreme, is like you don't have to go 2 1Z positions at all in this tournament. Doesn't really help you or hurt you. I mean, I guess it kind of helps in some ways, but you don't have any there's no reason not to just go for the risk. So my thought process is I'd rather take the shot and just take a bunch of like rapid fire shots at a bunch of running backs than to worry about, making this perfect structure, right? Because it's not we don't want points every week, doesn't matter. You just need 1 week where your team goes ham and you're live, to win money. So That's really all that matters in this tournament. So I feel like leaning into uncertainty is good, and leaning into like extreme situations is good. So, I get my receivers. I get 6 good receivers on the squad, and then I could kind of stack up my running back bets after that at just random places, and hope that hopefully a couple of these running backs hit. I think I probably prefer like the 1-3-13 better than the 1-6-10 type thing, or the 1-10-6, because there's only 2 running back slots and one's flex, whereas you have 13 receivers and potentially 4 spots to fill. So that gives you a lot of options. But I think it's interesting just because if you go with the 10 running backs, you're going to get a bunch of late guys, and all you need is a couple of them to hit, and then you're live, and you just gotta hope your 6 receivers do their job, and then you have likely you have a very high caliber tight end and a high caliber quarterback. So seems fun to me. I like the Josh Allen Diggs. If Diggs goes for 150-1, this team's live. If he doesn't, probably not gonna win this week. But there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 games where Diggs has 102 or 150-1. Like, it's gonna happen. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. So Herbert goes early, so I feel good about grabbing my quarterback early. So this is what I wouldn't do. Like, unless you're thinking Herbert's going to drop a 60 bomb, like, it's just, I don't know. It ends up being thin bet. So I prefer to stack 1 or stack 1 super late if I'm going to go out of my way to grab 2. Gibbs would be fun to grab here. I said I was going to go punt receiver, right? Well, if I get Devonta Smith. This guy has Hurts, so he's really no reason not to take Devonta, but... Oh, okay. Well. What do I know? I'll take Devonta Smith at 33. So I got Diggs, Devonta, Josh Allen. I give Hayden Wink. I'm seeing Bijan was green around when I said Cup a few weeks ago. Well, it looks like you may have been right, Christopher. You were definitely right there. I actually love Bijan. I don't see how he could be a grenade in round 1. At the worst, he probably returns his value in my opinion, or maybe a little bit down. But I guess no one can predict the Cup injury. That's fair. But if anyone was a more telltale grenade, it's the guy that's one of the older tight ends in the league. But I'm not going to victory lap any injuries, because what goes around comes around, and everyone's going to deal with the injury bug this season. I already dealt with Cup on 2 of my teams, of my season-long teams already. So, everyone deals with injuries. I'm not going to victory lap it or anything, but it's interesting for sure. All right, Higgins here. I would absolutely love to take. If ETN's here, I think I just got to take ETN though. Okay, I'll grab Higgins. I'd like to get more ETN shares. I'm not really sure how much ETN I have, but I feel like I don't have enough. He's one of my favorite players this year. I thought he was way off. Even Eckler scares me. Bijan seems like the safest pick. Yeah, I'm here. I'm there too. I feel like Eckler is obviously going to get a lot of work, but I feel like he was over efficient last year in some ways. So it just feels like, I don't know, this feels like a decent chance that he, has less touchdowns, less catches. Their team, hopefully the team has better passing options. They got Palmer, they got QJ, they got Josh. They got Palmer, they got QJ, they have Keenan Allen, they have Mike Williams, plenty of receivers. You guys may have virtually none. I just think ETN is I don't know, underrated. Super efficient, super explosive. Obviously, Tank Bigsby's obviously good, but I think that there's too much groupthink happening, where Tank Bigsby's going to be a really, and he might be a big part of the offense, but that doesn't take away ETN's ceiling week to week, in my opinion. That's just me though. Always seem to pick Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker is a fun pick too, especially in weekly winners. Let's go ahead and put on this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna do one weekly winner here today, and then I'll probably be done, and then I'll be back on this weekend for some more content, and we'll be deep into the season at that point, man. We'll be almost on a Sunday, and it's gonna be so much fun, man. I cannot wait. All right, so what tight end do I like? Goddard. Pitts makes the most sense. It's scary to take just solo Pitts, but I mean, Pitts is the upside play. He's not going to be like that consistent, but if he gets his 80 and 1 or 102 or whatever he gets, like you're there, right? So Pitts is definitely the pick for me. I'll probably be able to take him on the way back of next round. So I just keep loading up on receiver. I was going to go 6 receiver. I feel good about the 3 I have so far. I mean, like, you're betting on basically these guys to get 15 points each, maybe 20. Like, I could see these guys getting 20 in 1 week, 18 points in 1 week, and then you're live, right? And then maybe one of them drops a 30 bomb, and then you're really live, right? So we got Dotson here. McLaurin. Is McLaurin buried? McLaurin seems like a good guy to get some more exposure to as well. I'm at 57, 64. I'll probably have to take Pitts at 64 if I want him. I don't think he'll fall to 80. He could fall to 81. I just want to get him. You were ahead of that team too. ETN killed me. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. But I mean, he's not a bad fade. Given like all the signal we've gotten, it's not a bad fade at all. Yeah, Sean Tucker, man. I got a couple shares of him. Not much, but I did get a couple shares of Sean Tucker. Ayuk, Pickens, or Gabe makes sense on this team, but not with my bet on Diggs already. So I'm gonna just grab Ayuk or Pickens. I'll grab Ayuk. This is good. I like this so far. Got some super high upside at receiver. Need to figure out my tight end. I mean, I could go like a 2-9, 6-2. That's another like valuable build. We go like 2 later tight ends that like hopefully one of them has a decent week. But I think I just want to bet on Pitts, but there's no guarantee he falls. I know people aren't very high on him, but seems like someone that should be taken at a good clip on this. Have you been doing FFPC? Did you take a bunch of Taysom teams? I saw they were having some arguments about that stuff. Josh Farmer pays off, gonna have a really good year. Yeah, you definitely will. You definitely will. I mean, if he just holds off QJ from the 3 the whole season, like that's pretty valuable. And then obviously there's injury risk of all those receivers. So McLaurin's very tempting here because he's super mispriced. Montgomery went early. Wow. Taking one of the guys I like. A few, maybe 20 little ones. Oh, no, FPC. Okay. I think this is where I grab McLaurin. Well, yeah, I'll grab Terry. I think Terry's healthy all season. Like he's a good bet too. I like Dotson. I like Dotson more, but like at price, if you're gonna get McLaurin after Dotson most of the time, I don't know. I like both of them. I think they're both pretty equal. Like they might both be really good. So, but I don't hesitate to think McLaurin's like mispriced right here because he was going like pick 40 and he's like healthy. So, seems like a good pick at 64. So now we just hope we can get Pitts. Goddard's fine. I don't like see these are the guys I don't really want. So I'm either gonna go the 2972 or the 1972. 1962, or I'm gonna go the 1161. So if I can get Pitts, really is all I really want. So if I get Pitts here, then I'll go the 1961 or 1161. Yeah, we did one FPC Superflex, and that was more than enough for me. I like their playoff format a ton, though. Playoff format on FFPC is an absolute blast. Tua goes at 71. Cup, Waddle, Brees, CMC. That's pretty sick. Where did Kelsey go in this one? So weekly winners in a weekly format. Kelsey went 19 to the Mahomes. That's pretty funny. He grabbed Mahomes and got Kelsey on the way back. I guess that makes sense. That's how you get your stack you want. Super sharp, honestly. So through 6 rounds of this weekly winners draft, we have Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk, Terry McLaurin. We got a lot of good upside at receiver. Probably going to grab one more guy. Hoping I get my tight end. Looks like two guys don't have tight ends. So hopefully they don't grab up the guys I want. I'm feeling decent about it. Javante's here. That's a fun bet. Scheduled for a big role in week 1. That seems surprising. I don't know if I buy that. Sounds like coach speak. Don't know if I buy that. Not buying what he's selling. Okay, Makers goes pick 77. Come on. Please. Mike Pittman goes. Michael Thomas goes. Come on. Ooh, this is scary. This is the Hurts owner. Makes a lot more sense for him to go with a Philly player. Beautiful. Kyle Pitts, welcome to the squad. So we got Kyle Pitts. Super nice. We have a good, relatively high upside tight end. We got 5 upside receivers that can all drop, in my opinion, 25. They can all drop 25 on any given week. They've done it before. They can. And I have a tight end that can drop, I'll be reasonable, 10 to 20, which is all you need. Like, I feel like if your tight end scoring less than 10 on this, you're not going to make it. But if you have like 15 to 20 points, you're good to go. Like, you can win with that, in my opinion. I hope I get JSN here. That would be an absolute smash at 88. I don't know if he'll fall, though. He's supposed to play. That's what the word is. Oh no, I didn't know that. That's no bueno. Might be Michael Wilson season. Come on, let me get JSN, sir. Let me get JSN. I'll be very happy. Woo! Beautiful. We got JSN starting week 1 at pick 88. Tons of upside. Love this right here. This is great. Now I'm just gonna layer in my running backs and just grab a bunch of upside bets. Christopher, if you got any guys you like, I'll throw them in there. I'm gonna throw Tucker in there. I'm just literally gonna be layering just running backs for days now. So, yeah. See how this ends up looking. So now it's just like, hopefully 2 of these running backs hit, and maybe 2 of them hit in a big way, and then I got my receivers sorted. So it's really all you're looking for. All right, we got Sharbs. So this is where I don't mind like double. Like, I don't mind the double Philly by any means. A chain is a great play on this weekly winners. Yeah, I agree. I think people don't really know what they're doing in this one, and they still don't know what they're doing. Like, even more so now, which is good, which makes sense because it's obviously a brand new contest. Like, I don't expect people to know what I don't even know what I'm doing, but like, I feel like I have a decent grasp on what's happening at least. Deion Jackson, yeah, could share week 1 snaps with Moss. Moss seems like the best bet there. Kendre Miller, I'm sad about Kendre Miller. I hope he gets a chance this year. I think he will. Just needs to get healthy. We got Rico Dowdle. I like Keontae a lot. Chris Evans. Clear of health concern for Chase Edmonds. Travion is healthy as well. Chris Evans could take his role there. It's very possible. What's going on here? Swift would have been a sweet pick. P. Ryan's here still. I don't know if he's really an upside bet, but he's there. I'm just looking for upside. Like, any little ounce of upside I'll take. Love all these guys. That's my favorite range of the draft. Got CPAT here. Let's see if there's anything else I like. It's obviously the San Francisco guys that aren't are like relatively appealing. Surprised use checks above TDP on this ADP as well. Strange. Definitely happy to layer in my week 13 bet with another week 13 guy, but I think a chain is just a smash, dude. A chain is just an awesome pick. You won't be able to get me to stop taking a chain. It won't happen. Antonio Gibson, AJ Dillon. Brian Robinson went. I didn't see that. Not sure who my favorite pick is here. I like Gibson. Also really like Charbonnet. I'll grab Gibson and we'll see if we can get Charbonnet on the way back. Layer my Washington bets, I guess. It's like I don't hate this just because you're kind of like you're not necessarily betting that one of them does good, one of them does bad, but like the offense is better. And then you got McLaurin has a good game and Gibson, so I guess that's fair. Same with the Seattle Seahawks, but I think everyone expects them to be pretty good. So let's see what we have left. There's some fun receivers here too. Just kidding, no fun receivers left. They just went immediately after I mentioned it. I would love Sharps here. AJ Dillon is fun too, but Sharps feels like more of like a smash play. AJ Dillon's kind of perfect for this too, but I like Sharps a lot more. AJ Dillon seems like a good pick just because maybe he gets 2 tutties, but I like Charbonnet more. It's like, okay, this guy takes over the backfield and he's the starter on Seattle, and you're gonna pick 112. Maybe not the starter, but like all of the important touches he gets, and then Kenneth Walker obviously gets like some big runs and stuff because that's what he's good at. Don't get smashed. Yeah, I take Dillon a lot, but I like Charbonnet more. If you're comparing Dillon and Charbonnet, I like Charbonnet more just because offense should be better, has a pass catching role, most likely. So I like Charbonnet for those reasons, definitely. Pretty sick that JSN's going to play right away. That's big because I was really worried he was going to be like a sunk cost on some of my teams, but week to week has mass potential. Yeah, I was really tempted to grab him, so I'm with you. I wonder if we just keep taking micro bets and grab like Penny next. Yeah, I mean last year, if you remember, I guess you probably remember last year, like the end of the year, he had like 2 or 3 games where he dropped like 2 tutties every time. So he did that like 3 times in the like late in the season. So he clearly has the potential to do that. So we got a chain. So my hope is I can get a chain here. I'm not feeling too lucky, but hopefully we can get a chain. Chain at 129 would be an absolute steal, man. Hopefully these guys are sleeping. I need to get a chain on this team. Would really piece it together. Damian Harris could walk into a game. I would do that if I didn't already have oh wait. I guess he's up later, right? Yeah. I would say I would consider it more if I didn't have Josh Allen and Diggs. I just feel like if you're kind of like drawing thin there, you're like, okay, hopefully Damian Harris scores a couple touchdowns and Diggs and Josh Allen throw for 3, right? But I don't mind it. So Laporta goes at 122. I've been scooping up Laporta like at all of his prices. I like Laporta a lot this year. Very heavy on Laporta. Jenna B grabs Jalen Warren at 123. I actually like all 3 of these running backs. All 2 of these running backs. I guess Tank is a good bet on this one as well. So I'll take it. Whatever of the 3 is left here. Obviously going from a chain first. Maybe I'll be able to get 2 of them. Come on, Storm. Woo, baby. Give me a chain at 129. Beautiful. That feels great. Absolutely love getting a chain. It just feels like the guy that's like, he's just dying to drop like an 80-yard touchdown, score 80-yard touchdown, like any week. And that's literally he's cracking your best ball lineup in that one play. They get up and run out the fourth quarter. It has happened with Singletary several times. Do you think they're going to do that? Do you think Harris is third in the pecking order, or do you think Latavius Murray is third in the pecking order? Because I feel like they might throw their third guy in there. All right, we're up 25. We're up 30 in the third quarter. Go ahead and run the clock out, Latavius Murray. I don't know. Kind of like a good question to ask, I feel like. But it's a similar bet to Elijah Mitchell. I get what you're saying for sure. I don't really like layering my bets like this, but I feel like it's like, all right, I have Ayuk hits, Elijah Mitchell doesn't, but I have 6 more running backs. Okay, Elijah Mitchell hits, maybe Ayuk doesn't, but I got other receivers. Like that's kind of interesting. I think Big Z makes more sense though for this team if he's there. Harris the grinder. Okay, I see it. Yeah, I'm taking Tank. That's something I feel good. Getting Tank at 136 here. Obviously, he could take over the backfield if ETN's not that good. You know, like tons of things. Or he's just they love the coaching staff loves him. A lot of odds there. Murray talk is laughable to me. I think he'll play. I think they're posturing him to play like the whole season. I've been taking him, but I haven't like I haven't took him too much where like I don't mind I don't care if he doesn't play. Like it's not gonna hurt me that much. But I felt like there was no reason he wouldn't like get on the field, even if they suck, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. A lot of people like I watched were like saying that they would probably like a lot of them said like, oh, there's no reason he would play, but then there's some other people I would watch and they were like, they have no reason not to put him on the field if he's healthy, which is like what I'm starting to see now. You can see both sides of it, but if they're trying to get rid of him, probably should play him a little bit. I'm guessing you're on the side of like there's no reason he should play, Christopher. Roshan Johnson would be an absolute nice pick here. We also have Algier. You have Tyjae. So if I get one of them, a few Justice Hill and weekly winners. I think this is the tournament for like taking really off the box guys. Which at this point, like Rico Dowdle fully embodies that because not everyone's taking that kind of guy. So. Luke Musgrave go. Oh, Roshan went too. Damn. This guy's going 0 RB build too. So this is like, yeah, that's the thing I don't like doing personally. Just don't see the reason to grab 2 tight ends, and I don't see the reason to grab 2 quarterbacks with Lamar. It gives you like a better floor, but like you're not playing for floor in this tournament. Playing for ceiling outcomes. I think I've sprinkled a couple Justice Hill teams. Mostly because of you, Christopher. I sprinkled in. I've gotten my couple shares. I'm just gonna start scooping the guys I like if it gets to this point. Oh God, please don't take Tyjae. Beautiful. All right. Algier is a fine pick. I don't think Deion Jackson has much upside. I'd rather take Moss. I like Chuba a ton, of course. I like the way we're piecing this together. I still need 5 running backs, which is crazy to think about. I still got 5 guys to get. Keontae seems good. Dowdle seems pretty good. Chris Evans might be a solid shout. Obviously, one of these like San Francisco guys are always pretty fun to grab, like Jordan Mason. So he's still hurt. TDP's back. I mean, Jordan Mason, what does he have? Like calf strain, right? A sprained foot, I think. Interesting. I hope he plays. Give Kenji Miller a chance, man. Let him cook. Let him cook. All right, I'm going to grab... I just don't feel like... I mean, why not, right? I mean... Let's grab Moss. He wasn't drafted in all these, and I feel like he could bust in a touchdown. Like, with this running back room, we're hoping for some 15-pointers, and 20 points is bonus. I feel like maybe you're going to need the two... I mean, I don't know. My thought is, like, in this contest, you need to have, like, 25 from all your receivers, and then you need 20 to 15 from your running backs, and then you need, like, a 30 bomb from your quarterback, and then, like, a 20 bomb from your tight end to win. Like, I don't think you need 2 40 bombs at running back. Unless every week there's 2 running backs that score 40 points, which doesn't really happen ever. Then I don't really see that happening. Not in my my thought process. So I got 6 running backs, need 4 more. I could grab, okay, so here's Kendra, Chuba, Chandler, 4, that's 4. I want Tucker, and I want Dowdle. I don't know if I want Keontae. I don't think Keontae has much upside, personally. He's a good floor play to get you like 12 points. Well, I mean, you never know. Anyone can fall into the end zone, but I like Ty Chandler though. He's like my favorite picks on the board right now. Go in there, buddy. Go. Yeah, seems good. Kendra Miller goes. That's all right. You call me a scaredy cat for not saying Kendra Miller. If he goes off this year, this winner team, I'll be sad. But I'll take the guy that has like no running back competition. He's not hurt, or well, he's coming off injury. I don't know. I should have said Kendra. Now I'm talking myself into it, but that's all right. I've talked myself into Kendra many times. It's no big deal. I will keep on snagging up some running backs. Hopefully I can get both Chuba and Chandler. And then I can grab 2 of these late guys, and this team will be very fun. I'll definitely be monitoring these teams. Like I won't be looking at them nonstop, but I'll be monitoring all of these teams just to see what happens with them throughout the season. I'll be monitoring all these squads. Ty Chandler it is. Yeah, it'll be fun to like I don't know, like at the end of Sunday, you're like looking like, oh, I wonder if I have any teams live, and you're like, oh, I'm 10 points back from first, and I got, Josh Allen and Diggs playing still. Like, there you go, you're live, right? So if I have a sweat, obviously I'll be going live for sweats if I have any sweats throughout the season. Not every time, but sometimes I'll probably go live for sweats just to enjoy them. And I'll watch like Red Zone in the background or something like that. So should be fun to have those experiences too on stream. Yeah, hoping we all have good sweats this year, and we all have successful seasons. Yeah, I think Chandler's a great pick. I think he's kind of mispriced still. Big time mispriced. Here's where I'm grabbing Jerome Ford. And then hopefully get Tucker back on the wrap. Samir White's also a pretty fun one too. This is fun. I'm just like rapid firing running back, dude. It's just like boom, I'll pick him, I'll pick him, I pick him, I pick him. It's just picking guys, man. Picking them out of the hat. But all guys I like taking. So and you can even take it the other way. Like, okay, I need 20 points from my running back. All right, well, I think I got guys here that can get 20 points. I think I have players that can give me 20 points. Chubb misses games. Ford can get 20. Chandler can get 20 if Madison gets hurt. Tajay can get 20 if Henry gets hurt. Tank can get 20 regardless. Shane can get 20 regardless. Charbonnet can get 20 regardless. And they all have an insane contingency value. So, like, one of these guys has an injury in their backfield. Yeah, I'm looking at a weekly starter in this kind of tournament. So, I think playing into the uncertainty like could really power drive your teams. Supercharge. Because obviously I got great receivers. Like I got 3 top 10 receivers, essentially. 3 top 12 receivers. And then a couple other guys I like a lot. So feels good. I didn't think Tucker was going to go right away, but I think a lot of people go 0 RB in this as well. So I'm definitely not alone in my building. This has been 36 minutes. This has been a quick draft. I would do another one. I got some plans later, so I can't really do that. I got a soccer game in a little bit, so I will obviously be back soon. But I'm just gonna enjoy Thursday night football. I got some uploads coming out too for some back recordings of BBMs and stuff like that, just to get them out there on the airwaves. And then then the season will be here, and before we know it, we'll be reviewing our lineups and reviewing our best ball teams and our exposures, and it's gonna be a blast, man. I cannot wait for every week to go by. It's so fun. The Sunday, like the feeling waking up Sunday morning to watch football is like top notch, truly top notch. Wandale limited in practice. So who am I going to get here? Keontae seems safest to be in that secondary role. Jordan Mason feels like a lower-owned guy that could hit. Fournette, I don't see upside in Fournette. Like, he's getting me like 10 to 12, right? I don't see a reason to grab him. Justice Hill has upside. Chris Brooks, I guess, has upside if he's even on the player pool. I'm getting a little bit turned off this Cincinnati situation. I'm scared that like Chris Evans might get screwed over by Travion, but it's hard to say. I mean, there's Kene Nwangu. There's really nothing down here. I'll grab did Dowdle go too? Oh man. Woof. All right, Keontae it is. That's fine. Noah Gray have a good game? I don't know. I think you get a couple catches, but like I don't think Noah Gray's replacing anywhere. I mean, I don't know. We could see. We'll find out. Like we'll see. Like if Kelsey misses, like and Gray gets four catches for 60 yards and a touchdown, like sign me up for that every week. Like I still think it made sense to like take him, but the question is how the Chiefs use him. Are the Chiefs going to use him like a pseudo Kelsey? Which obviously he isn't Kelsey. We know that. But are they going to use him like a Kelsey, or are they just going to like be like, all right, well, someone else step up. We don't really trust this guy to, be our guy week to week. So I don't know. It's hard to say. So we know Kyron's going to play. Zamir White seems like a good bet. If he's there, I'll take Zamir. That feels like the best upside bet. Should be the 2. Jacobs had a ton of work last year. Could definitely see, you never know what happens, right? San Francisco seems like a good path because obviously if that does hit, then you're looking really strong. Okay, Zamir White's still there. So I think Kyler Murray in the last round of this is pretty fun too. I don't know if I have any Kyler teams in this, but it seems worth it. You do like a punt quarterback build and grab Kyler on there and maybe he gets like 20. Should be fun. Yeah. Fun squad. Obviously very weird. I think that's like the theme of this tournament is do weird stuff and not be afraid of doing weird stuff. So I went Diggs in the first round, Josh Allen in the second, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Brandon Ayuk, Terry McLaurin, Kyle Pitts, JSN, Antonio Gibson, Zach Charbonnet, Devon Achane, Tank Bigsby, Tyjae Spears, Zach Moss, Ty Chandler, Jerome Ford, Keontae Ingram, and Zamir White. Lots of running backs. A 1-10-6-1 build. You'll never hear that very often. So yeah, pretty fun one. They say the Lions give up big tight end points. Might be Noah Gray season then. Juwan Johnson and Noah Gray. Oof. That's tough. I mean, it's tempting to play Noah. I mean, obviously the smarter thing is to do Juwan Johnson, but like it's tempting to play Noah Gray if Kelsey's out, just because like he has to watch that game. He gets to watch it right away. I have Monty in two leagues, so that's gonna be fun to watch. Hopefully, he gets in the end zone. It's a good chance he does. So that should be fun to watch him this week. But yeah, that was an absolute blast. 40 minutes, I think, flew by. I would do another one if I didn't have plans, but it's okay. Tons of drafts coming up, tons of streams coming up. So look forward to that on the channel. I might throw a schedule out there at some point to like have like a solidified weekly thing. But just know Tuesdays I'll be live with TVP, or we'll be recording it. We'll be doing Treasure Tuesdays. Saturday we'll be doing some building on Underdog and DraftKings, doing some lineup building. We'll be doing a party time type hangout sessions on Fridays sometimes, not every Friday, maybe every other Friday type thing. And then throughout the week there'll be periodic drafts where I do either a different sport on Underdog, or I'll just come on and chat. It'll be different form content. So definitely look out for more content. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. We're 2 subs away from our goal. Apparently someone is ready to go out as well, so I got to get out of here. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm all about DFS. Well, I hope I see you around, man. I hope I see you around in the drafts and everyone else's stream and my stream as well. So yeah, Christopher, peace out, man. Have a good day, and happy football season, everyone. Happy football. It's almost here. Noah Gray goes at the end of this draft too. There he is. Yeah. Happy football season. Happy drafting season. Good luck, everybody, this season. And yeah, I hope we all win big. And if not, it's been a fun time regardless. But yeah, best of luck to everyone, and looking forward to seeing what happens down the road. And I'm looking forward to just enjoying the journey on the way there. So have a wonderful day, everyone. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.